Alright. So we're back at it again. In for another video. As you can see, I've got two accounts here. This one goes for my cousin Mason's account, who actually lives with me. And as you can see, he's been putting down the mileage in this game. I've been joking with him that he should pay rent for the using the PC too, but I'm not being serious about that. But we'll log into my account, find ourselves a load and see what's up. Truck upgrades? What do you mean? I don't even have my own truck. Oh, okay, it's just letting me know when I've unlocked. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, let's see. Trying to find something that goes to a little different area than what we've been going to, which we've been running just Nevada and Utah. You can kind of see these little yellow lines. Those are places that we have been, and you can try and find something different. Where's this going? It's kind of the same dang area, man. Shoot. I'm not even really concerned so much with money of it. Put this guy here. That's a new area-ish, sort of. Wouldn't call it completely new. Oh, here we go. Go up to Oregon in a LoneStar. Sounds good to me. Paying $3,400. Okay, works for me. I'm not too concerned with the whole money aspect of the deal. Hold on, let me get my deal situated. We gotta scooch back a little bit once, get down a little bit, widen out that, get our wheel poking out good, down and out of the way. Okay, I think that's good, right? Left. Okay. We will call her good right there. But yeah, I was editing the video, the last couple ones, or the last one that you guys have seen. I actually got two of them, but one of them didn't record right, so ain't the end of the world, but way she goes. But I was listening to them, and the audio is just atrocious. It's just so bad. So once I got done editing those, that was when I started looking for something of a new mic, just to, up the quality of the videos by a certain amount. Did I just go the wrong way? I think I did. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're off to an awesome start this morning. Spinny Yui. Oh, sure. Oh my goodness. Yep. Sure as hell. There it is. Oh man. Whatever. You live and you learn. It seems like, yeah, the last video I did that too. When I was pulling out, I was like, oh yeah, we'll just go this way. And of course, that ain't the right way to go. And, well, we got a couple people coming that way. No one coming that way. Okay, gotcha. We'll take off here. There we go. Get this show on the road. Oh, that'd be neutral. Split her down. There we go. Get my audio right. Gotta turn this up a little bit. I can't hear all of anything right now. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, as for myself, I am just getting back from a trip down to Texas. Went down to Texas and looped around to Kansas, and then came on back to Wisconsin. So that was a good little week to go trucking. Oh, what does this thing want from me? Is it a 10 speed? I think it's 10 speed. Yeah, it might be a 10 speed. Anyways, but yeah. Left on Saturday, which I'm not super keen on, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Customer wants their stuff when they want their stuff, so gotta make it happen. And got back last night, which was Thursday night, which ain't all that bad of a deal. Why can't I speak English? But yeah, that wasn't all that bad. I was sitting back in the basement by, what was that, 10 at night on Thursday. So can't complain about that. Now I got a free Friday and free Saturday, and probably end up leaving on Sunday more than likely. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles where I work, which I like quite a bit actually, because usually Sunday you don't do anything anyways, so you might as well go make a little money, you know what I mean? Let's see. But yeah, the audio situation. I I realized that, I was kind of, I wouldn't say whispering, but I was just trying to be quiet in the last video, and I was like, I'll just edit it in post and it'll work out just fine. And I was, completely convinced of this, and it did not turn out that way at all. Basically made it to editing, and the levels are just topped off. I got like a couple different filters over it just to try and make it sound like acceptable. So basically trying to talk a little bit louder than this, and of course, as I said before, I got that new mic coming in, which should be really nice. I did a little bit of research and found something that I think will fit my requirements, which is all of nothing essentially. It's basically just making videos. 193 miles. Okay, that's good. But yeah, oh man, it's little by little, piece by piece, you can get this whole situation going. And that is a steep hill, and apparently we are heavy, all the way down to 53 from 67. Interesting. But yeah, that is the thing. People that have been around on the channel, they know that I used to make vlogs, and I had those I had those things down pat pretty good. All the audio and video is figured out, in a certain way where it was, perfectly acceptable and definitely watchable, that's for sure. Are those where the jakes are? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Wait, I can't even see the toggle switch on the dash. Yeah, I don't know how to work this thing. Oh, okay, now they're off. Anyways, but yeah, I had those down pat, so now starting over with something a little different is interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. I wouldn't say difficult, but I mean, there's just certain points where you're like, man, I wish I knew what was going on right now, so I basically just wasn't taking shots in the dark at it. Like building the PC, that was definitely one of those things where I was like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of scary. Gotta slow her down. There we go. Don't need to take a nap. Nope. Got good fuel. All that stuff. Wonderful. Love to see it. Yeah. So I think right now we're in Utah, correct? Oh, now we're in Oregon. There we go. Right as I go to look. Right then is when we step into Oregon. So I guess this is, what, southeast corner? If they want to be technical with it. Which, this is, this is accurate. Southeast Oregon is, well, it's not this mountainy. I don't think it's like that. I don't think mountainy is a word either, but way she goes. But yeah, I've been out to Oregon a couple of times, which is a real nice trip. I like to, have a longer trip every now and again. That's fun. But yeah, I mean, it'll take like 3-4 days to make it out there. So you pick up your load and you're with it for the better part of the week, which is pretty nice. And then of course, you get to go across the plains and all that out west, and get to the mountains and get across those, and then it's all basically brand new terrain over there. It's just the like civil engineering of it, and the whole like topography of it is completely different than the Appalachian Mountains, that's for sure. And the other side of the Appalachian Mountains, completely different from the East Coast, that's for sure. What are we at? 129 miles. Gotcha. I I try to pay attention to the GPS. Actually, with the with the load that I brought back from Kansas this week, I actually, of course, was not paying attention to what I was doing in my my navigation that I had figured out beforehand, and ended up missing my turn and having to, figure out which county road is going to lead back to where I need to go and all this stuff. And I was like, you could basically spit and hit the consignee from the turn that I missed. And I was like, what an excellent way to to end the week, just ultra smooth fashion there. But yeah, that is kind of the way that she goes, especially with places that you haven't been. I mean, you can tell on the game that I don't know what's going on, and that is totally totally realistic. I have no idea what's going on in real life most of the time, so I end up making a couple, 2, 3 wrong turns, which, it is what it is. But you'd rather not, you know what I mean? So I try and do a little bit of research before I get there, or before I take off, or whatever, just to minimize the amount of time that you're do I have to make a turn here? I think I do. You can bypass the way station. Copy that. Just a turn, get out of the way. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I'm real glad I made that decision. That was a little abrupt as far as turns go, but dang bypass thing was sitting right in the way. What am I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep trying to go into a different gear, but it's basically letting me split from 9th to 10th in the same gear hole on the shifter, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. I'll figure this thing out eventually, right? Sorry about all the coughing and all that. I'm basically, still waking up a little bit and getting things going. What are we at? 60? Okay, 60. That's a little slow, but whatever. That's the other thing about Texas that I actually kind of like is even two lane roads like this are 75 when you're in between cities. Most times, I mean, sometimes they'll keep it at 65, which is perfectly fine, but a lot of times it is 75. And it's like, being from Wisconsin, where I'm used to 55-mile-an-hour back roads all day long, you do not see a 60-mile-an-hour back road, 65-mile-an-hour back road, none of that. So being in a place where it's perfectly acceptable to do 75 miles an hour on a back road is it kind of blows your socks off. It's pretty nice. You can make some good time, especially when you're empty. You're looking for your next load or whatever. That's kind of nice to be able to do that. I don't know what made them, have that decision where they were able to do that. Oh boy, the sun's going down, and I have no idea where my headlights are. This ought to be good. But yeah, I don't know what exactly the deciding factor was for them to make the speed limit so high on back roads, but I know, like, in Wisconsin, you can definitely tell what the speed limit is based off of how far away, like, houses and buildings are off of the road. That's a really good way to judge what the speed limit is. As the speed limit gets lower, the houses get a whole lot closer to the road, and as it gets higher, obviously you're like, I would say like 50 yards back from the road or so, at least. Sometimes a lot further, obviously. People have their own land, they do what they want, and some people, I guess, like to have a long driveway and a lot of work in the winter. I don't know. But this is interesting. This doesn't really remind me of Oregon too much. A little bit. Yeah, I guess. In the eastern plains, it's kind of like, what do you want to call that? Ooh, that's quite steep. Anyways, but yeah, like in the eastern plains, it is definitely like, what do you want to go with? Like sort of a mountain plain situation. It's just grassland and like shrubbery like this. for sure. It's definitely not. I don't remember it being this mountain like covered. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't remember that, but whatever. I think this big truck's going pretty slow. I should probably try to figure out my headlights. I'm probably gonna touch. Yeah, you'll have that. Okay. Turns off the truck. Oh, that ain't what I want at all. Oh boy. Radio player. Sweet. But yeah, I don't want that at the moment. Oh. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I think we'll be able to make it there without the headlights. I'm not so worried about that. But I would rather be able to be able to have them on. I guess I'm gonna have to check my my binds on the keyboard for it once I get off of this load here. Or I mean, even if it gets really dark really quick, then I guess I'm I'm pulling over to the side of the road and gonna have to figure it out. Oh, yeah, it's right up there. Yeah, we're 13 miles away. Yeah, we're gonna be all right. No worries, boys and girls. Grab another gear. Why not? This guy was just crawling coming up that hill. I guess this load is toy parts, I think that's what it said. Car parts? I don't know. Could have been one or the other. Oh, yeah, that's not good. You don't want to do that. That's a little close for comfort. Where are you going? Oh, he's going over there. Okay. Well, we will go on the other side then. What's up, Mr. Big Truck? Ooh, that thing's nice. Holler. Okay. Wait. It's 40 here. Okay, we gotta slow down a little bit. Wait. Oh, now we're down to 25. Well, if you could just figure out a constant speed limit, I would very much appreciate that. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, man. That GPS is a little zoomed out for my taste, or whatever you want to call it. It's just not not so detailed as I'd like it to be. Oh, that's a little soon. Oh, and we stalled it. Awesome. You'll love to see it. And this my pedals are shifting around a little bit underneath the desk. That's awesome. You will have that on those big jobs, though. You know, you will have that. Oh, green light. Green light means go. Wait, that's neutral already? What in the world? I guess we'll go over here then. Wait a minute. Where's this thing at? Go down this road. Oh, okay. Alright, I see what's going on. I understand the method to your madness now. We will shift down to the low side. Or, wait, you gonna let me in? I sure hope so. Wait a minute. Do I have beacons on, or is that someone else? I think that's someone else. Yeah, that was definitely someone else. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Where do you need it? Let me know, boss. I got you. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now we're situated. Yeah, this ain't too bad. Okay. I'll just crawl over there a little bit. No, we're not gonna skip it. Wait a minute. Is that me with the beacons? I don't know. I don't know if I accidentally clicked a button on the wheel and turned them on or something like that, but I think that's not me. I don't know. Reverse? Okay, we're good. And as I said in the last video, I still don't know how to like get out and like check where I am or whatever, so we're just kinda, we're full send. It's easy to say we're full send. Just going for it, seeing what happens. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Okay, there we go. Oh, the other way. There you go. Oh, too much angle. Too much. but it'll work. Short trailer. Oh, stop. T. And we're good. Sweet. Turn this guy down. There we go. 33. What happened to the 34? Oh, it was like a bonus or whatever. Alright, alright. Well, that was a fun little trip up to Oregon. Not too bad. But yeah, oh, we got a pretty good amount of cash going too. I don't know. I'm going to make up my mind eventually when I'm going to go ahead and get a truck, but I'm going to wait until I can at least get, you know, a reasonably nice truck and like something with with a sleeper, because you can get like day cabs and whatever, but I ain't driving a dang day cab. You know what I mean? It's just not happening. But I don't know. I'll keep doing little mini jobs and making it happen in that way. So yeah, appreciate y'all riding with me on this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.